thinking of? I mean, surely he only called here to call a big re-raise. Is he scared all of a sudden he's up against a pocket pair?
Well, obviously that is what's going through his mind. You always got that, you know, thought in your mind, but you know, he can only be when the cards go on their backs, Jesse. It's only aces and kings that you're in your sort of tournament's been shot.
I mean, say clearly what we're seeing here, Ian. These plays would have been a lot different if it was a heat situation where there's just one winner. The semi-final strategy is preying on these guys.
He's past this, Jesse. Look, he's past the ace king.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Chicken dinner for the cat.
Is it just because players are scared to get knocked out here?
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. He didn't invest that many chips originally, did he? What did the tournament director just announce?
I think that the blinds are going up.
Oh, right.
Ian, but just, I mean, about that pot again.
Diamonds. That's what I always say that you've got.
He can't call 14 with just 14.
He can.
John McGill got let off the hook. He's been let off the hook 3 times already.
If he's Scandinavian,
You're not Scandinavian, are you?
It's a lot easier putting your chips in with ace king than it is calling with ace king, Jesse. I know, you know, we've seen McGill's cards.
McGill's cat sitting cute and patient. It's been a long road for John McGill.
It started 35 years ago, and I was on holidays with me and my brother went to my great Aunt Margaret's house for the summer. And in the evenings, there wasn't much to do. She had no electric in the house. We were oil lamps, and we learned to play penny poker. And that was my first introduction into playing cards.
What a year it's been for John McGill. 12th place in the World Series, a $1.1 million payout.
The highs, obviously, it's the World Series. I was very lucky, I have to say. Some guys say, oh, you're the 12th best player in the world. I'm the 12th luckiest player in the world. That's just the way it is. You need luck to get through that competition. Everybody wanted to shake my hand, you know, from a comeback from the World Series. It's unbelievable. Like, I would go to church on a Sunday, a bit religious, but everybody shake my hand in the chapel and everything. It's unbelievable. Making a point and coming over saying, well done, congratulations. Good to see somebody local getting some money, you know. It's an overwhelming experience, I have to say. It really is.
Thrust into the limelight now. Is McGill a one-shot wonder or a new poker star?
My heart was going through my chest. I was sitting there trying to look calm. It's great, boss.
Good.
Two levels are in the books, and looking at the leaderboard, you have to say to yourself, if you've been watching, how many lives does John McGill's Pussycat have? I mean,
Well, he's got 6 left.
That was like.
and Dave Gregory here.
I think John McGill's just presence and his table chat has talked himself into staying at the table, Jesse, because he could have been out with Nick Purcell and then he could have just been out, well, definitely big underdog.
Where is all in?
With Jez.
Dave Gregory's brain must be just like scrambled eggs right now. I mean, the thing that's really must be preying at his mind, Ian, is that he hasn't gotten to see any of the hands that have beat him. It's
How much is it?
26. I think.
McGill's got a bigger ace here.
He's got Dave Gregory completely dominated here.
Call.
He's calling. Let's see what Nick's got.
You're in the blind, are you?
Oh, he's got ace king.
Well, I mean, one thing here, a lot of players would have made...
Not bad.
They would have made a mistake if they were John McGill of re-raising all in
Not bad.
to try and isolate Purcell. But
How's he going to play this?
How much are you playing?
Yeah, see, the first thing he wants
he's
to
going
look
to go
at
all
is...
in, isn't he?
20.
Well, not
No,
necessarily.
20, is it? I don't count it.
He wants to count John's stack for sure, though.
McGill has just called the 26,000 bet. It's
110. What's that?
about 22,000
110.
or so.
What's that?
My microphone.
You don't think it's automatic all in here?
Not necessarily.
Could McGill have done this trying to trap
10
Purcell and
Yeah.
have something like 2 aces or 2
Yeah.
queens?
Of course he could have.
This game being played at a very high level.
You know, if you had a massive hand there and you wanted some action from Nick, then that's exactly the bet to do. Just a flat call, Dave Gregory. If you got a weak hand, then normally you'd go over the top a bit more. to try and isolate the play.
McGill did it so quick.
And the initial raise is...
See, I like, see,
26. Call at the
he
moment.
backtracks his hands, Jesse, this guy. He takes his time, he takes the same amount of time near on any play that he makes. Do like his game. He might decide just to peel a flop off here.
on a raise.
There you go, get it in then.
Deciding factor,
26,
perhaps,
yeah.
that he has John covered.
You're a bad boy.
I think if he's
I'm sorry.
going to raise, I
102.
think he's going to make it a big one. You know, he's going to be prepared for John to come back over the top. There you go.
He's gone all in.
Yeah,
and
I'm all
that's
in.
Pretty
Yeah.
much
All
a big
in?
one, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's 26 is matched.
And
Just
McGill's
27.
Oh, sorry. I always got
quite
the
simply
losing
good
numbers
enough to get
confused.
Yeah,
get away
Dave
from
Gregory
this.
must feel battered and bruised again here.
Yeah. The only good news right now for Dave Gregory is he'll have a chance to triple up, and that's pretty much the only good news that there is for Dave Gregory. Honestly, don't think McGill's going to take too long about this decision.
He might flap around for a little while, but he's definitely not calling.
It would, you know,
I don't
he's
think you've got a lot. Except for chips.
You never believe I've got anything.
It's only once before.
That's funny. You wonder if McGill spent a lot of time watching Purcell's heat, because he is really suspicious that Nixon had it, man. It's at the end of the day, Ace 9 is just a complete piece of
He's
trash.
definitely not calling.
No.
Pass.
Is Dave Gregory all in
Better be good.
Yeah, I'm good.
and in trouble? Ace King against Ace 3,
I'm
and
not allowed to say what I think.
nothing has gone right for Dave Gregory, but
No, I haven't. Yeah.
Ian, some of the hands he's
Black Dave.
played obviously
Yeah,
were
he-
ahead when the money went.
He must feel like that someone's been firing missiles at him.
Yeah, it's just
He's got to be feeling really comfortable with it, Nick. That's what I said to you. Once you got the chips, Jesse, you're going to fall just to sit back and only play these big hands.
Still 5 cards to come for Gregory, 30% chance.
Whoa, oh,
And-
there's a couple of spades.
No, 3 obviously Dave Gregory's best chance here. Couple split pot possibilities. Running spades. Here's the turn.
5 or deuce of spades he'd be pleased to see. He's got the 5 anyway. Let's give him 8 more outs.
You've got a lot of practice at these redraws with dominated hands, Ian. Any deuce, any 3, any 7. And that's pretty much it.
Yeah, he's got 11 outs.
Spade
Hello,
too
Dave.
late.
Thanks for playing with you.
Dave Gregory out in 6th, will not be going to the final table here at the PartyPoker.com European Open 3.
Yeah, and I think,
More chips off.
not that we want to remind him that's the second time out first, Jesse. Very unlucky.
Would you have got him?
So 5 left with the knockout, and how good is Nick Purcell feeling? 249,000. You'd say he's nailed on for the final table. But it's tight between the other 4. Currently, McGill and Layton in the hot seats, 83,000 and 75,000 respectively. They're going to need more than that if they want to go to the final.
We're down to 5 in this semifinal. 3 pros will be carrying their winnings on to the final table. Find out who goes after the break.
Oh mince!
Boya Chaka!